name's Bonemass65. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a returning viewer. I hope you are having a wonderful day. In this episode of Valheim Let's Play Series 2, we are getting back on it. Now, so the next big challenge we have is Bonemass. And it's all very well and good that, you know, we have the iron mace, but there is one weapon which would make that a lot easier, and that's where that comes in, because I think we should go and see if we can try and find some silver to make frostnut. Now frostnut, if you didn't know, is possibly the best weapon for the fight with Bonemass, because it does obviously frost and spirit damage, both of which, well, spirit damage he's weak to. It's blunt as well, which he's weak to. Whereas if we went in with this, we're just doing blunt. Plus, obviously, it has a higher blunt quality than this. So I think it will be worth. Now, to that end, that is why I'm carrying Stagbreaker. I made Stagbreaker because if you didn't know, there's a little trick you could do where you walk over the snowy terrain and you just pound the ground with Stagbreaker, and if it comes up saying too hard, it means you've slammed over top of a silver vein. So I'm actually just going to pop the ability real quick just so we can run faster. There's our old temporary base. Actually just need to check that I didn't leave anything valuable here. Oh, don't be wrong, there's nothing wrong with the iron mace, and if we don't find any silver, that's fine, we can still go in with it, but I'd rather not. It is what it is. Alright, so let's get ourselves up, directly up here to the mountain. Now obviously this is just a mountain on our spawn island, so I don't know if there's necessarily going to be any silver up here, but we shall find out. Here we go. Let's pop a frost resistance mead and take our first steps in. See how it didn't do anything? No silver there. Now obviously being in the mountain can be a bit dangerous. There can be wolves. But I think we can manage wolves at this point. Obviously finding silver is a lot easier once you have got the wishbone, but that's fine. Hey, we upgrade our bed for better comfort now as well. But yeah, this is a cheeky way that you can do it before defeating Bonemass in order to make the fight a little easier for yourself. I don't know why, I just have a good feeling that there should be some up there. Right, I'm going to keep walking around doing this for a little bit. See if I can find anything. Oh god. Wolf, nice. Just as I say, it's not guaranteed there might not be any up here, but hopefully there is, and we can get some silver before Bonemass. So yeah, I will keep whacking away like this, and I'll come back to you with an update. Okay, so no luck up on that mountain, unfortunately. It is what it is. But what I'm going to do, because we have the boss location for the mass. So let's just start heading that direction. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to skirt around this island, because the wind's not going to be in our favour here. As you can see, the wind's blowing. I need to realistically be going north, but if I turn north, as you can see, we're going to have headwind, which is not the best. So instead, I'm going to cut across the other island and then go up using paddle for as far as I need to until I get some good wind in my favour. And what I'm going to do, as I say, I'm assuming that you have to come around the top of the island somewhere around here. And I'm going to keep my eye out for a decent looking mountain. And if I can find a decent looking mountain, then we may well just scale it. Oh, the wind actually changed. Nice. Oh, some puffers. Idiot me would wait until near enough night time, wouldn't it? Right, I'm just going to keep sailing, because I know obviously this isn't the most interesting thing in the world, and I will come back to you with any updates. Okay, so it may be a blustery day, but if I'm not mistaken, that's a pretty promising looking mountain in the background there. So let's head for that. I'm still hopeful that we're going to find silver so we can make the frost nut. So that we can use the frost nut in the battle against Bonemass, because it just make it so much easier. I mean, if I can't, I can't. I'll have to go without whatever it is, what it is. But I'd rather not. I also need to remember to put some more poison of resistance mead in. I'm gonna have to teleport home anyway now to get a rested bar. Oh gosh, is that? I thought so. Is that a nice bit in the middle? I don't think we're ready for planes just yet. That looks like it might be a shipwreck there. Oh look, a goblin village right on the edge. How lovely. This is Black Forest in the middle here though, so that's safe enough for my liking, I think. Yeah, fueling's there on the edge. Boink. boat is pretty beat up because we got visited by a serpent or two on our travels. Right, Black Forest. Ish. Survivable. We only actually managed to slay one of them though. The other one managed to evade me somehow. Let's do this. Come on, you bastard. Work. Work. Do that straight off the bat. And then I guess we put one of these in line with the bench at the side. And then flooring to snap to that to know where to build from. Look at that. Right. Just gonna build the same little 2x2 that I always build. Just because this is as confined of a space as I feel like I can manage mentally. But also, it just works. Ba-dum. Yep. Great. The locals have come to say hello. What a warm welcome, thank you so much. Always. Right, and then as always, gonna knock a chest in the floor. And then grab the teleport materials. So, this one, and this one. Hello. And then we pop the teleport in the corner. And then we call this one Swamp, no? Yes! Right. First things first, let's get some poison resist meat. Now what do I need for that again? It is right, coal. Easy enough. Let's go grab some. We can also stock up those boys while we're there. I need some for the forge as well, don't I? Got to build a forge the other end. Because obviously I don't particularly want to come back this way now with the... so hang on, let me think about this. Honey? Got everything? Yeah. Yep. Yep. I think that's everything for now. Yeah. Right then, let's just grab a rested buff, a good one. None of this 8 minutes nonsense. And let's go and see if there is a mountain up there. A decent one. Right. Now, not going to do too much showing you this mountain. Because, well, let's be honest, all I'm going to be doing is run around, smash the floor with Stagbreaker, which I don't know if you particularly need to see that one, because I only did a bit of it at the other mountain. So yeah. Ah, yes. Mountain. Does look like a very good mountain as well. So, fingers crossed. It looks like the sort of mountain where I've found silver at before. Maybe even a frost cave. Okay, right. Well, yeah, I'm going to go explore this mountain and I'll see you with an update. So, that's where we were. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Pardon me a second. No, miss. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do that. There we go. I activated the power of Icted to get up here easy. So that's where we came up. And I thought, oh, there's a flat spot here. Let's check. I didn't even need to check. It's sticking out the ground. But just for future reference, see how we got the too hard up there? See? Too hard as you hit the ground. That's what you're looking for to find silver veins in the mountains without needing the wishbone, which makes Nathan a very, very happy boy, because now I get to build the best weapon for fighting against the next boss, which also happens to be my favourite weapon that I have used. Obviously, some of these Mistlands weapons, which we're going to be getting into, I haven't used yet. I haven't had the privilege, because I've not played since the Mistlands... Well, I've not played since before the Mistlands update. So anything Mistlands, not used. Right. I'm going to get this mined out. And then it'll be a case of bringing it home. I wanted, if at all possible, to do that. There we go. Right. Like I say, I'm going to get this all mined out. And I'll probably just come back to you once I'm transported the last of it down the mountain. Because it's going to take me probably 2 trips, I would have said. I didn't want to hit it. I wanted to hit that. There we go. I like to excavate my my ores before I then dismantle them or mine them, I guess. I don't know why. Just a weird eccentricity of me. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna mine this up and I'll be back. Okay, so here we go. Big changes. We now have Frostner, as I'd set out for, which, if we look, this is the Iron Mace, and that's at level 2, which is Blunt 61. Frostner is only Blunt 35, but it does do Frost 40, Spirit 20. It is a lot better than this for the fight with Bonemass. I also have the Fox Fur Cape, so that when we go into mountains in the future, we're already ready with frost resistance. We don't need frost resistance meat. Obviously, we've still got some. I'm going to keep it around for emergency situations. That is actually all of the silver that I got. I didn't spend too much time up there. There was a stone golem who decided he wanted to come and say hi. So yeah, that sort of curbed my enthusiasm for it, I guess you could say. But I think this is going to be a really good place to leave off this episode, because basically the next episode I want to just go straight to fighting Bonemass so that we can get it out of the way, because fighting, for example, stone golems will be so much easier with the Bonemass ability. I'm also hoping that there's going to be maybe a couple of crits and we can get some more iron and start looking at doing another sort of build development and basically just transforming this base, because I really don't like this. I actually hate this base. It is what it is. So I will completely level this and rebuild with stone and wood, and then we'll develop more areas as well. We'll do like the extra buildings that I've been talking about. We'll probably redo the blacksmiths. We'll put in a building here, maybe. In fact, do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to start somewhere there, dig a massive pit, pray it doesn't go all the way down to water, which it probably will, looking at where the water level is there. Not the state you want to see your boat in. Yeah, so we'll dig down. Basically what we want to do is dig down as far as you can, because that will allow us then to do something pretty cool, which unfortunately is not vastly necessary now, but it's still very cool, so I do want to do it. But you'll have to wait until the next time to see that. Also, we need to do something about farming, because this is no bueno. I'm also going to rip this building down and make an actual like tavern slash cafe sort of place where we can do all food and meads, and then we're going to build up a dock area as well, and then we'll put stone walkways in to connect everything and make it all very nice. This area will not be bland forever, I promise. If we... Wait, did I even change that? Yeah, even with vegetation on, this area just doesn't look fun. It looks very basic, boring. There's patches where it's been dog and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna transform it a bit. So yeah, that's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. It really does show me that you like what you see and you want to see more of this content. Also, why not drop down in the comment section below and let me know if there's anything else you want to see. If there's stuff that you have suggestions on, I'm all ears, and I always reply to all my comments. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.